Good morning, students. Today I am going to start your first poem, which is written by Kamala Das, My Mother at 66. Kamala Das belongs to Malabar, Kerala. She was a very versatile writer and she has written so many poems and the collection of the poems also. First of all, we know about the poet. Kamala Das was born in a high-status family. Her mother was a well-known poet and her father was an automobile company executive and a journalist. She grew in Kerala and in Calcutta, where her father worked. She began her poetry writing when she was a child. When she was 15 years old, she married Madhav Das, a banking executive, and they moved to Bombay. Kamala Das is well-known contemporary Indian poet writing in English. Intensity and genuineness are clear in her poetry. Now, theme of the poem. The poem is written in a contemplative and melancholic refrain. Kamala Das writes about her mother, who is at 66 and feels sad at her growing old. The undertone of the poem is also about social isolation and loneliness, which tend to increase with age. In the poem, Kamala Das captures the complex subtleties of human relationship in lyrical idioms. Old age creeps up on a person like a thief in the night. There are certain signs like trembling of hands, slight itches and pains, wrinkles, grey hair, etc. In old age, one is often found daydreaming about the past and remembering the pleasant and good times. The poem is a parting scene between a daughter and a mother. It is a daughter's apprehensions about her mother and an offering of reassurance extended towards her. Now, the explanation of the poem. Driving from my parents' home to Cochin last Friday morning, I saw my mother beside me, drowsy, open-mouthed, her face ashen like that of a crop. Here, poet want to tell us that she was driving from her house to Cochin airport on Friday morning in her car. Her mother was sitting beside her and she was drowsing. Drowsing means sleeping, with a slight mouth open. Her face was not having any expressions. It looks like a dead body, lifeless. Why it is so? Because mother was in aging process. She was getting old day by day and she was not happy to leave her child. That is why she became expressionless. Now, difficult words from the track. Drowse means sleeping. Ashen means colorless. Crops mean dead body. And realized with pain that she was as old as she looked, but soon put the thought away and looked out a young tree sprinting and merry children spilling. out of their homes. Now, poet, who was also a very sensitive one, she looks towards her mother and realizes her pain. She was looking so old as she was not so old. She thought that maybe she lose her mother, maybe her mother not able to live without her. But immediately she put that thought away from the mind. Why she put that thought away from the mind? Because if she thinks like that, she cannot able to go further to perform her duty, to join her job, anything maybe by which she are going to coaching airport. So she put that thought away. She distracted herself from there and starting looking out of the window. And what she saw the trees spinning. Means when the car moved forward, the trees run backward or opposite direction of the car. This is the motion effect. And merry children spelling. Means various children were there who were coming out from their house and they were running, they were happy, they were enjoying their childhood. Here in this poem, poet just wanted to tell us the atmosphere outside the car and inside the car. Outside the car, it is the atmosphere of full of joy, energy, and inside the car, the atmosphere of a gloomy disturb. So here poet through this line wanted to tell us the pattern of the life, the circle of the life. Outside the car, we see the children who are enjoying their childhood, the beautiful span of the life. The youth which was driving the car, means writer, just moving towards the new destination to perform the new duties, to find the new wings for their life. And the mother who is getting old and she was lone and she was depressed and she was just disappointed to leave her child. So this is the circle of life which poet just wanted to tell us. Now difficult words from the poem. Trees painting, trees are running fast. Merry children spelling, happy children moving out quickly from their homes. But after the airport security check, standing a few yards away, I looked again at her, worn, pale, as a late winter moon, and felt that old, familiar age, my childhood fear. But all I said was, "See you soon, Amma," and all I did was smiled and smiled and smiled. After the airport security check, when the writer reached the airport, he make all the formalities, all the security checks, and then both of them are parted. Writer got inside the airport and mother was standing at the platform. From the few yards away, she saw her mother standing over there and she was looking pale, colorless, just like a late winter moon. The glory of the moon diminishes in the morning time. At the same, the mother face glory is not faded when she was getting old. Here, the poet was standing inside the airport and the mother was standing outside of the airport. In that time, we can see the person boarded in the train from the platform, boarded in the aeroplane from outside the platform. So while poet was looking towards her mother, she saw that she was very colorless. She was yellowish in color. She was looking pale. Then A familiar etches arises in the heart of the poet. What familiar etches? Means the losing the mother. She thought maybe when she returned back, she cannot able to see her mother because she was looking so old, as she was not so old. But what she did, she said that see you Amma soon, means these are the consoling words. She knows very well that she is not going to meet her very soon. But she said that see you Amma soon, by which she just wanted to console her mother that she will return back as soon as possible. And all I did, smile, smile and smile. What she did? She put a plastic smile on her face and she started smiling. She was not smiling. She was hiding her pain, hiding her emotions, hiding her thoughts behind the smile, hiding the pang of separation behind the smile. And she was putting the plastic smile on her face to say goodbye to her mother. This was the complexities of the life which Kamala Das has dealt beautifully in her poem. Security check, routine security checkup at the airport. Her here means the poet's mother. Worn means colorless. Pale, faded yellowish. Age, pang, deep pain. Now, phrase used in the poem and the meanings. Rose opened mouth. The poet's mother was sleeping with the slightest mouth was opened. Her face ashen like a crop. Her face looked pale and fade, just like a ash, just like a colorless, and it was just like a dead body. Realize the pain. Pain of separation arouses in the heart of the poet. Soon put the thought away. Poet turns away her attention from her mother and looking outside of the window. Put the thought away. Trains painting means trees were moving very fast while car was moving forward. Trees were moving in the opposite direction of the car. And here sprinting also signifies the youth and energy. Youth is going towards a new destination with full of energy and leaving all the old memories behind. Many children spilling out these as a symbol of freedom during the childhood. The children was enjoying a beautiful span of the life, that is a childhood, where they were free, full of happiness. My childhood fear of losing her mother, same as he had felt in her childhood. Familiar age, when she thinks about aging, death and decay, so this age arises in the heart of the poet. Late winter moon, the late winter moon loses the brightness as well as the strength. So mother also compared with the late winter moon, just like she is getting old and loses her brightness and glory of her face. She looks pale, colorless and started resembling to the late winter moon. See you Amma soon. These are the consoling words. Smile, smile and smile. The poet is hiding the true feeling from her mother by putting on a brave front and with a smiling face. Her smile also signifies the reassurance that she gives her mother that she will meet her very soon. Now children, some poetic devices which are used in the poem are simile, her face like that of crops, and as a late winter moon. Here the comparison has been made with the word like and as. Face is compared to the dead body, and the mother face is also compared with the late winter moon. Personification, trees sprinting, trees running. Running is the human quality, that is the personification over here. Metaphor, merry children running out from the house. Children signify or compared with the energy. Imagery, tree is painting. Images are created by the poet through the expression tree is painting, merry children running out from the house as a late winter moon. Repetition, smile and smile and smile. So that's all to this poem, children. You have to read the poem thoroughly and read it with full expressions. If you find any problem, you can discuss us. Please note down all the expression in your notebook and read it properly so you can able to understand well. Thank you.